Right, hi there, guys. So, firstly, thank you so much for actually taking the time to come in and look at these videos. The thing we're going to be looking at today is actually social dominance. This is where we're going to start really going out there and making money from social media. Now, this is part one of our 9-part training sessions, right? What we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually setting up software and various other automations. That's going to mean we can go over and we can take over the whole social media. So, not just Facebook, not just Instagram, but also the likes of LinkedIn, the likes of Twitter, and various other ones. So, what's this all about? Well, it's about how entrepreneurs can quickly and predictably use the algorithms to actually get themselves making more money. Right? That's the top and the bottom of it. At the end of the day, we all want to make more money. This is the simplest way of doing it. So, what I want to do is I want to click through these slides and just go through a little bit with you so you have an understanding of what we're actually trying to achieve. Then I'm going to show you the practical areas of this. So you're going to know exactly what the strategy is going to be, how to implement this practically, and going in further and further, why this is such an advantage for you and why you should be taking notice. So first thing is, this is part one of a 9-part series. So first thing we have is social dominance, which is what we're going to be talking about today. The next, we've got email list building mastery. We've then got nurturing magic. We've got affiliate advocate. So we're going to show you how to go in, become a great affiliate without having to put in all that background work. That's just a bit of a nightmare. We're then going to go through the SaaS agency builder, which is a very, very simple model, but very, very effective. It means you're not going to have to keep on going out and searching for various other clients. This is going to get you a SaaS agency all set up and good to go. Next, we're going to go through the social e-commerce blueprint, right? Which means you don't have to start messing about with Shopify and GrooveCart and WooCommerce and all of these other things. We're going to make a much simpler, much more effective e-commerce store that's going to bring you an awful lot more results. Next, we're talking about organic market mastery, all right? So you can get all those leads in, so you get sales in. More important than leads is sales at the end of the day. And then we're going to start talking about paid ads that convert. Now, these are ads that's going to go out. You put $1 in on a Monday, and if you've done it correctly, hopefully $2 come out on the Tuesday. And then the step number 9, which at the moment I'm keeping a little bit of a secret, so that we can have something exciting for you guys at the end. Now, the most important part of all of this is please follow along. Please do all the step-by-steps. This is how we've went out and how we've actually made success. We've started off as affiliate marketers, then we went to SaaS agency owners, then we now own software, and we're continuing to build this up. And $5,000 days and whatnot aren't out of reach. They're very, very easy to achieve. We achieve them very regularly, and we've achieved more, but obviously we don't want to. This is a complete earnings disclaimer. We don't know how hard you're going to work. You might work really hard, in which case you'll beat our results, which is what I want to happen. You might not work very hard, in which case you won't. Right? It's like everything. You need to work at it to actually get success. So let's keep on going. So what we're going to give you first is we're going to actually give you your game plan cheat sheet, right? So this is going to take you through the 3 core elements that we're going to go through today. So I want you to keep this training live with you. And as well as this training, we're going to give you a complete cheat sheet. So you've got everything all in place there and you know exactly what you're doing step by step. Now, this is going to break down the exact days, what you're going to get, and it's going to show you exactly what it all is, right? This is so, so important. It really is vital. Now, I'm not going to give you the email one today. I'm not going to give you the email cheat sheet today because tomorrow we'll go massively into email. But I'm going to take you over a little overview of email while we're on here. Now, what we have is complete sales and marketing secrets. It's just one small step in the complete sales and marketing secrets program, right? It's the most straightforward, predictable system for anyone serious about doing what it takes to achieve the results within your sales and marketing, right? This is going to use the algorithms to increase your marketing beyond anything that you thought was possible before and be successful online. Now, we are one of the only people who's actually laying this out in a step-by-step process so that there is no way you can get lost off. What you'll find in a lot of other trainers, you'll find a lot of people giving you a small part of the jigsaw puzzle. We want to give you the entire jigsaw puzzle so that you don't have to sit and try and put it all together. We're going to put it all together for you. We're going to deep dive on the parts that needs to be deep dived on, and we're not going to deep dive on the other parts, right? We're not going to waste your time with fluff. So, first things first, what you're going to get is you're going to get a student workbook for this particular day. So the student workbook is going to have everything that you can work your way through. I will show you it at the end as well. And it's basically going to make it so we can work together, all right? So we can do one step at a time, use the algorithms to increase your efforts beyond all belief, all right? We're not in here to make long, tedious, boring videos. We want to go out and make videos that make an impact. And once those videos make an impact, you can go out and act on these videos and do the exact things that we ask you to do. So, first thing that's important to consider is how long the lifespan of a post is on Facebook. Now, I've used Facebook, but of course, this applies to LinkedIn, Twitter, all of the others. So, after just 1 hour, 50 minutes, right, that's 110 minutes, your post reaches 75% of its total potential reach, right? So, after 1 hour 50, that's it, almost, right? Your post is not going to be saying an awful lot. In other words, if your page has 1,000 fans, you reach an average of 16% of fans, as claimed by Facebook. I personally think that's a lot lower. And your page will reach 160 people. Right now, that's not very good. But of those 120 fans, those will be reached in the first 2 hours, while the remaining 40 fans will see it in the hours that follow. Right, so you've got a very, very short lifespan on your Facebook post. So what we need to do is we need to increase that lifespan. At the end of the day, Facebook has all of your ideal prospects in there. So all we need to do is we need to get those ideal prospects, get their eyeballs on our offers so we can actually sell them. So according to a chart, 75% of engagement on your posts happens within the first 5 hours, right? So you've only got 5 hours for the engagement. After that, engagement pretty much just dies, right? You pretty much lose that post, lose the quality of that post, and you're kind of not getting any more momentum from that post. This is why so many people find it so difficult to actually go out there and use organic marketing. And so many people failing so badly because they're not understanding these basic numbers that are in here, right? Impressions hit the climax much sooner than engagement. After just 150 minutes, 2 hours 30, your post would have made 70%, 75% of its lifetime impressions. That's 75% gone within 2 hours, right? So as you can see, you need to be producing a lot more posts. This means your post made the majority of impressions it will ever make in less than 3 hours. So all of that time when you're sitting there trying to build the perfect video post, the perfect this, the perfect that, it's only going to be seen for 3 hours. This is where we need to start using the algorithms, right? We're doing a completely white hat, don't we? But we need to use the algorithms to actually get our self-service. Now, this is the average reach post of your Facebook pages, right? Now, this is business pages, very, very important. This is the only place where you can run ads from. So 1 to 999, you can look at about 32% of all of your people are going to be engaged. But then it falls off rapidly, right? So we really need to take that in consideration as well. Not as many people seeing our Facebook posts as we would like. Now, this is the fundamental part of your stage, right? If we haven't got the reach on your page, then we haven't got any customers coming in. If we haven't got customers, we haven't got buyers, which means we can't actually sell. So ignoring your sales reach while trying to optimize engagement is kind of like ignoring air pressure in your tires while you're trying to get better fuel economy. It's not going to work, right? We need to have everything in place. We need to have everything just dialed in just a little bit. I'm going to show you how to do that really, really simply. So you need to figure out the optimal times to post on your page so you have a better chance of reaching more people, thereby getting more engagement. Now, these can be found just via Google searches. They can be found in your own timeline to see when your peaks are. But these are really quite important figures. Now, there's two trains of thought on this because a lot of marketers will actually post at the busiest times. So that means you are actually competing with more eyeballs. However, you could also post at the suboptimal times, right? And if you're posting at the suboptimal times, then you're still going to get eyeballs on yours because you're not going to be competing with all the big players, but there's fewer eyeballs out there. All right. So it's a kind of choice. I would say always test the market, test which posts are getting the most engagement, test with times. And then just what I do is I have a little notepad next to us and I just note down the various different times. So easy. So what we're going to show you is imagine that's like having an army of robots that's going out and producing sales and marketing for you on autopilot. Like this is our dream. This is what we want to have happen. And we don't want to be spending all of our time slumped over a computer trying to get Facebook to show the things that we want to show, right? Or Instagram or LinkedIn. And this is why most entrepreneurs are failing with organic marketing using social media. Now, we want to show you something that's going to blow it out the water. So first off, a lot of these marketers are overwhelmed by the waste of time on social media. They're wasting so much time just browsing through Facebook, through hopefully seeing a message that they can go in and help. And by doing all these old-fashioned, non-producing tasks, right? We want the tasks that you do to lead you in the right direction. This is why we set out a step-by-step process. Now, another one is a lot of people are burnt out by keep on putting a post in Facebook and not making any sales. And there are so many people out there. This is what happened to me when I first started. I was posting all of the time and my sales were pathetic, right? It just wasn't really grasping on there. A lot of them are frustrated by the amount of time they're wasting in marketing in general. So their YouTubes, the Facebooks, the LinkedIn, Just so much time can be spent on this. Now, if you listen to the likes of Russell Brunson when he's doing his training, what he'll tell you to do is concentrate on one social media platform at a time. But like we've just said, Sean, the lifetime of your post isn't very long. So that means you've got to keep on producing and producing and producing. We don't want to do that. We want to do it a different way around. We want to have success. We want to dominate all of the social media so that we can get a lot more eyeballs on it. But we don't want to do the work. The work is the bad bit. So this is how to increase your market in a hurry, even if you're suffering from overwhelm, burnout, frustration. And we're going to use the algorithms to complete your marketing, increase your marketing without all of the hassle that's put in there. All right. So what do we actually need to do? Well, we need to first set on auto posting. We need to auto post and comment repost. We need to drive people on. We need to drive people on our email list. Sorry, I couldn't quite see that last one there. So we need to get all of these bits in part. Now, the important part about putting people on our email list is, of course, that's a list that we own, right? That's ours. That means that we can mark these people anytime we want. But we don't want to neglect all of the people on Facebook. They hold our ideal clients. We also want to get all of those, and we want to make the algorithm happy. Now, the easiest thing with every single social media platform is they all want the same thing, right? If we can please the algorithms, if we can please what that social media platform wants, then we can make a success of it. So what does Facebook want? Well, it wants more users to have engaged conversations so that they're going to continue to come onto Facebook or LinkedIn, all the rest of it at all times. So they want producers like you to go out and produce excellent content, but then engage their customers as well, right? This is why they're only showing a very small percentage. So the first thing we're going to do, set up auto posting. This is where we're going to find out the times and whatnot. Now, set up auto posting, you don't need to be a techie. A lot of people's heard that the software can be expensive. We'll just turn this one off so we can see. And a lot of people's worried about the step-by-step guidelines. Now we've got all of those in place, so there's no need to worry about that. I'm going to give you all of them as well. So don't panic. None of these will actually apply to you. This is how easy it actually is and how much we're going to do. So we want to set up auto posting without being a techie, right? I'm not a techie by any way, shape, or form, and I can set up auto posting, right? It's really easy. We've made it so simple for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into ChatAmmo. Now, I've got all of the practical demonstrations inside of your cheat sheet. But basically, we're going to use ChatAmmo, and then we can auto post to anywhere that we want to auto post to, right? It's completely within the system. So it means we're not having to go out and buy separate softwares and try and get all the software gaffer tape together. And some of that software's grey hat. We're completely okayed by Facebook, by Instagram, by LinkedIn, by everybody else. We are one of the trusted developers. So that's where we're going to go, and we're going to go into that. Now, that's all going to be on the cheat sheet. Next thing that we need to do is we need to put our auto reply and auto comment in place. Right now, this is so big. What I want you to imagine is, I want you to imagine that your Facebook, it awards stars by how much engagement you get. So if somebody gives you a like, that's worth 1 star, right? If somebody pauses on your post or has a quick look, that's worth half a star. If somebody gives you a love heart, that's worth 2 stars. A comment is worth 4 stars. And if they DM you straight from that, that's worth 5 stars, right? So that's the way we're going to look at these. Now, all of these stars add up to Facebook's algorithm saying, right, okay, well, they found that post interesting. Let's go out and find more people who are like that person who found that post interesting and show them this post, right? That's what Facebook really wants. They want a load of content, loads of people can be engaged with, because then they can sell higher ads to us, guys, right? So the more we can please Facebook, the more Facebook's going to please us. It's a kind of two-way street, not like a lot of people are doing it, right? So put auto reply and auto comment in place without the obstacles. So replying to every comment takes time massively. It's an absolute nightmare. Commenting after each comment is difficult. Yes. There's so many people trying to sit and watch over their Facebook post, and they go, right, okay, someone's comment, I'll have to comment again. And they kind of drive themselves mad. That's not the way we want to do it. We want to turn on automation. So this is all done for us. So will doing this really help with engagement? Well, yes, because it's given Facebook the ammunition it needs. It gives Facebook more information. Facebook's all on data. The more data they can collect, the more data they're going to send to you, the more sales you can make. It's a simple, really easy thing. So put auto reply and auto comment in place without becoming a slave to social media. How many of you guys have sat there with your social media in place before and you spend hours, and when you next look at the clock, you've wasted 2 hours of your day and you're no further forward? You kind of haven't achieved another one of your goals, right? This is what we want to get over. This is what we're trying to do. So how to put your auto comment note reply in place? Well, I've given you a step-by-step right here, and it's also in the training. So we're going to go into Chatamo. We're going to set it all up. We're going to click on the various different parts. All right, we're going to fill out a little bit, and lo and behold, it is almost done. Then we've got the auto replies. Right, we set all that up. Don't worry, all of the teaching's in there. So we set all of the auto replies up. And once all that's in place, we next set up the automation, right? Now we're going to drive email people into email list as well. But just before we do that, what I want to do is I want to show the cheat sheet. So this is the sheet that you can work your way through. This is kind of your golden ticket. So I want you to imagine it a little bit like this. So the first thing that we're going to go through is we're going to show you exactly what days break down. Now you're going to get this sheet, so don't worry about it. You've also got the one-page social media dominance. This is what we're going to be going through. Now we've also put in a quick avatar finder, right? Now the way that we are going to be able to go out and market is we don't really need to go down and concentrate massively difficultly on the avatar, right? We can do things an awful lot different, which we are going to be explaining, because we are going to be problem-centric. Now, problem-centric means that we're not looking for the avatars. We're not looking to niche all the way down. Once we niche all the way down, all we're doing is we're cutting out the amount of people who can see our ads or see our postings. We don't want to do that. We want to find the problems people have and then go out and present the problems in front of them. And this is exactly what this core offer is about, right? This is going to be your core offer, which could be software, could be agency program, it could be membership site, could be anything at all. But because we've produced this answer, what we'll find that there's going to be at least 9 different answers that we're given to make up that one compounded thing, exactly like this. All right. So we're going to have these 9 answers, and every one of these answers will apply to somebody else. We'll really get them. So if we're using these lead magnet. So imagine if you had somebody who wants to learn how to sell on social media. Well, this is perfect for them. What if you wanted somebody who wants to know how to get 70% higher email open rate? Well, lesson number 2, the ideal thing for them. And we can keep on going. We can do paid ads at convert. Well, that's going to be really attractive for certain people. SaaS agency builder. Anybody who's tried to build an agency will love the SaaS agency builder because they're not having to go out and search for traffic. So this is how we're going to collect a load of different niches all coming to us all at the same time, which is pretty awesome because it means our ad spends are down, our engagement's up, and we are making waves ready for it. Now, in this training here, we show you exactly how to auto post step by step. So I take you through that 100%. Next, we have the comment growth tool. I take you through all the various steps on this one. All right, so we have the reply template as well, a little video on there, and then all of the steps, and then turning the replies and comments on. So we show you exactly how to turn it all on so it starts working. Then we give you the little links to things that will help you. So you can become an affiliate for Chatamo, or you can get Chatamo if you haven't already got it. If you haven't already got it, shame on you. You should have it. No, I'm joking. These techniques will work if you're in Chatamo or no matter what you're in. So next, why would we want to drive people into our email list? Well, we found out by various research that marketers make $40 for every $1 they spend on email marketing. Right, so I can go out and I can spend $1, and I know that in my future I'm going to get a return of at least $40, right? Which is pretty damn good. Now, your email list is also the easiest way to give yourself a pay rise every day. Everybody who's on your email list is worth approximately $1 per subscriber per month, right? So easy way around it. If you want to make an extra 10K per month, we're just going to get 10,000 more people into our email list. Right? Really, really easy stuff. It's not math. It's just basically the way it is. Now, that does vary from niche to niche. For example, if you are using email marketing and you're a local company, then what's going to happen is you're going to get an awful lot more people. You're going to be worth a lot more than $1 per person per month. You're going to be worth an absolute fortune, right? And we've got tattoo shops, and our tattoo shop on our email list is worth around about $70 per person per month, right? So it kind of really does vary. But what's the benefits of email marketing? Well, it increases brand awareness and helps you stay on top of the mind, so you're always there. It strengthens your customer relationship. It generates traffic to your site, which in turn makes Google appreciate your site an awful lot more. So then Google show your site. There's also some other bits and bobs that we're going to show you. It's going to increase your Google ranking as well, all within this course. We also, emails help improve leads and sales for your business and products. All right. This is one of the biggest ones because we want sales. And email is the ideal way to get sales in. It's just simple. and it's all automated as well. It's easy to get started and use. It's very, very simple autoresponders. We actually have a complete autoresponder built into our system as well. However, I would, if you're going to be serious about this, I would suggest getting a different autoresponder, getting an outside autoresponder. We can do it, but there's more technicalities you can get. It's easy to measure growth and performance of all of your emails within your email list, which is always a good thing. It allows the business to own your contact email addresses, which is something that you own. This is something that nobody can take away from you. Something you're going to make money from month in, month out. Some people actually prefer email. I will always give my email address out if I want information. I will not give out my phone number. I don't like people having my phone number. I get tortured enough with my private clients. And so if I've got my phone number on there, I just get private clients and then various other people ring us up. No, dear me, torture. So a lot of people actually prefer email. Email click-through rate is 6 times greater than social media engagement. Right, this is something that everybody seems to have forgotten about lately. Social media engagement is dying off. Right, it hasn't got a long lifespan. It's not dying off. Hasn't got a long lifespan. So therefore, if we're using email along with social media, this is where the real power comes in. And trying to do this is where we're going to really start doing the whole thing to get you in there. So we're going to people into our email lists, right? So a lot of people think that email is dying. A lot of people think that email open rates are low. I'll just turn this off. And my biggest bugbear, a lot of people are giving fake email addresses. Now we're going to get over all of those various different objections right here. I'm going to go even further into it later on. So I want to drive people into an email list without getting put in their spam, right? Once you start getting put in their spam, what then happens is the email service providers, like sort of Hotmail, Gmail, anybody else, they start flagging you up as this guy's probably spam. He's going after the same thing. Right. So we're going to draw how to drive people in the email list. That's for tomorrow. So today, what I want you to do, I want you to have a look at setting up auto posting. I want you to put your auto reply and comment reply in place just on one post, just so you get used to it. It's nothing major. Honestly, it's so simple. And I want you to get all of that in place. Now, it's really important that you guys work along on a day-by-day kind of system with us, because this is going to get you results fast. Now, you've probably heard this all before. You probably went out and wasted money on various different trainings before. And there is a lot of good training out there. However, most of that training actually really niches all the way down, too far down for you to actually get any major benefit out of it. Whereas opposed to where we're going to do this, the way we're definitely doing this is we want you to have success. So we're going to give you the exact breakdowns that you need to get the results that you want, right? This is really quite excited about this, because by the time we finish this, we're going to have everything for you. We're going to have all the emails ready. We're going to have everything all together. It's so exciting. Right, so then guys, first things first, down below here you should see a link onto the one pager, which will have all of the practical in how to do all of those technical little bits and bobs. It's got all of your step-by-steps in there as well, so it's pretty awesome. I would love it if you would like to leave a comment or post your results up. That would be really helpful, so we can see exactly what sort of problems you would want to address. Is there anything that I haven't dove deep enough into? Is there anything that would help you more? This is going to be an ongoing thing. And what we want to do is we want to make this so that this is the ultimate course on how you can go out and monetize things. Now, we have a software that basically does all of this marketing for you. So we're not like ManyChat, we're not like Active Campaign, we're not like all of these social posting things. We also have the e-commerce things. We have all sorts, all within the one platform. And if you want to use the platform, and that's awesome, we've actually got the price right way down because we don't want to rip anybody off. Pardon me, I've got such a bad cold. So that's what we're going to be going through. Now, all of this can be done manually as well. If you prefer to do it manually, that's no problem. You can go out and do it manually. Once you try ChatAmo, you got a 2-week free thing. Once you try ChatAmo, you will actually want to use ChatAmo with that confidence. Okay, so thank you very much for watching.